Okay, so this video is going to get slightly fiddly because we're going to talk about depositing and withdrawing Bitcoin into and from your paper wallet. So here we are in Kraken again. I've just created some Bitcoin, or not created it, I've got 0.35 Bitcoin here. And remember before we set up our paper wallet? Well, here's an example of a paper wallet I just created, and remember, it's very important that you don't lose those. Okay, so that's that. Right, so I've just saved that onto a notepad there, just in case we accidentally close this. Now, we need to send Bitcoin to that Bitcoin address, i.e. this one here. So this is the public address here, where you're going to send Bitcoin into, but your private address, you're not going to show anyone, ever. So I'm going to Control-C that, because we're going to need that. I'm going to withdraw Bitcoin from here. Oh no, withdraw. And we got Bitcoin withdrawing there. Now with Kraken it makes you create that new address, so I'm just gonna have to create that. Select Bitcoin address, add address, paper wallet transfer example. And then that's the public address that I copied in. Save address. That's then going to email me. So I've got my emails all ready to go. Let's check. Right, here we go. Standard email. It's asking to confirm it, so I am. Let's get rid of that. Right, withdrawing Bitcoin. Okay, here we go. So we are withdrawing Bitcoin. The address is paper wallet transfer example, and we're going to just put 0.1 in. There we go. Just sending 0.1 just to send something very little for this example. Review withdrawal, confirming. So after the charge, only 0.09 is going, which is fine. Okay, so we're now, as you know, Bitcoin moves relatively slowly compared to others out there, so I'm gonna have to keep pausing and coming back. Okay, so this is initiated. I'm gonna pause the video and actually go to dinner. Then I'll be back later to continue this video. See you in a sec. Okay, so back in the room, had a lovely dinner, and as we can see here, the Bitcoin has been sent. So we've sent 0.1, but we had a 0.001 fee, so that has been sent. Now we sent it, remember, to this Bitcoin address here, which is your paper wallet address. Now let's imagine that we printed this out. So now that 0.099 Bitcoin is in this piece of paper, which I still find really cool. Now you need to check whether it actually has been sent or not. And so a really cool and handy website to have a look at is blockchain.info, and this is a way that you can track, well, you're not tracking, you're basically monitoring inflows / outflows to any public Bitcoin address. So here I'm gonna highlight the Bitcoin address that we sent the Bitcoin to, i.e. the piece of paper, and you click search, and there you go. So our address there has had one transaction, which is the one we just done, total received, boom, and that's that. And you can do this for fun. You can sort of, I mean, there are a lot of people out there that ask for YouTube on YouTube that ask for donations, etc. So I'm just going to try and find a one with a public address. One sec. Okay, so I've just typed in donate Bitcoin to me. And he's just made a video, whoever this is, who's just asking for Bitcoin. So this is his public address. I'm just going to go into the blockchain. I can't imagine many people would have done that. But let's see how many he's had. Wow. So he's had 456 transactions. So yeah, he hasn't actually received that much. Interesting. So yeah, that's how you can sort of see what addresses are getting what. It's because remember, Bitcoin uses a decentralized public blockchain, so every transaction on the globe can be seen. Obviously, you don't know who it's going to, etc. And as you can see, the transactions are, it's increasing. Now, we've got Bitcoin in that wallet. Now we need to get it out. So one other thing you need to do is go to blockchain.info, and you need to sign up for an account. And so you go to wallet. You then obviously sign up for it, and it's a simple case of name, email address, etc. And then log in. So I'm going to log in, and I know really you should keep this what was I going to say, private. You shouldn't really show anyone that, but I'm just going to be discarding this wallet after this demonstration. So I'm just popping in this password here. Okay, and so what you do is basically, as you can see, there's nothing in it, but you use blockchain to basically import the private key, i.e. you're importing your paper wallet into this online wallet. So you're so that's all you're doing. And when you get here, it's not that user intuitive. So you go to settings, you go to addresses, and then again, it's really not that intuitive, but you click this place here, import address. So yeah, all you're doing is popping, I'm just Control C, Control V, press import. It's then giving you a little warning, basically just don't share your your keys, etc. And there you go. I've just imported this Bitcoin address. It's valid. The balance of that right now is about 200 odd quid. Now, obviously, I've only put the public address in here, so it's a watch only. So basically, I've seen what's in there. And I mean, if we just go back to this one, you can put anyone's in to effectively watch. You can watch other people's wallets, so to speak, which I find really interesting. So yeah, that's that person's, and this is my one. So yeah, you can add a label. Mine, some randomer. But if you want to basically put your whole wallet in and have access to it, there are two ways. I mean, you can do it this way and put your public address in, and then when you want to send money, you can then, it will then ask for a private key, or you can just go to import address, put your private key in, import. It will then ask for the password. So it was I love cookies. Remember, because we encrypted it. We import it. It's now having a little think. And there you go. So private key appears to be valid. Yep. Bitcoin address, blah, blah, blah. And the balance of this is there. So we're going to click transfer. Whoops. So we're transferring it from there, which is the public Bitcoin address, to my Bitcoin wallet, which is what this one is, and the total amount. Yes, there is a bit of a fee, but transfer. And there we go. Yep. Archive that. And there we go. We have now. This is a bit misleading because we put this random address and it's adding that up as well. We don't actually have 239. Yeah. Archive that. There we go. So there we go. So now this is that paper wallet is now spent, so to speak, and I wouldn't use that again. So just get rid of it, and you can always create a new one. So I'm going to get rid of that. So you now have this wallet here. And just for shits and giggles, let's send it back to Kraken. So we're going to deposit. Actually, I don't like Kraken too much. I'm going to send it to Bittrex. Again, this is bad form, having your details automatically stored, but we're going in and out during this course, so I'll be changing that later. So here we go. I want to deposit BTC, so there we go, BTC. I'm going to deposit that in there. It's loading the address. Control C. Okay. In fact, no. We'll keep that there. So now we need to send money. So we go to send, and I'll just double check. Control C. Yeah. Control V. And we're putting the full whack, which is 0.09870,846. Oh, minus the fee, which is, here we go, just get my calculator out, 0.09870,846 minus the fee, which is 0.00019,888. There we go, which means we are transferring this 58. Yeah, now you can have a priority, but then the fee goes up. So I'm leaving it as it is. Send Bitcoin. It's being confirmed. And then that's that, and it's going to take a little bit of time making its way over to Bittrex. So I'm going to pause the video, wait till it's all done, then I'll see you back on the other side. So here we have, it's now in the pending deposits. We're just waiting for two nodes to agree with it. Yeah, see you in a sec. So I'm back again, and this video is taking a fair old while. Still, we've only had one confirmation so far, but whilst that's mulling its way over, I was just having a look at. So when this Bitcoin comes through, I was just having a look at what I'm actually gonna play with. So on the Bittrex market, this is everything it does. I was going through it all, and I came across some cool ones, which I thought. Obviously, I haven't spent too much time researching them, but straight away I found a few good ones, over $1 million market cap, really cheap price, and yeah, I was looking at hemp coin as well, and I mean, hemp and marijuana and cannabis have a negative connotation. I mean, I've never had drugs in my life, but I was reading about this, and the hemp market is actually the biggest agricultural sector in the the fastest growing sector in the agricultural industry, which was quite impressive. And yeah, but anyway, we've only got basically 0.09 bitcoins to play with, so I was thinking of spreading it across the 4, but I'm not. I've already got digital note and safe exchange, so I'm actually just going to end up just putting it in hemp coin. So when this goes through, I'll quickly make that, and then that will be the end of the video. Okay, it's literally gone through as we've been speaking. So THC, as you can see here, is the ticker for it. So let's have a look for THC. There we go, there's THC. And we're going to buy a hemp coin with BTC, so we have that. I'm going to click that, so that's what we're going to have there. Last price, max, buy, confirm. So we should have around 28,564. It's been partially filled so far, and it looks like the remaining order has been filled as well. So let's have a look at orders. It's partially filled. I find myself pressing refresh quite a lot. So this is interesting because it says it was partially filled, but I see nothing down here under THC. So I'm just going to give that a few more minutes. Okay, so I think it's probably my internet being a bit glitchy, which which is really starting to grate on me. However, if we have a look at, I just had a quick look at my wallet and it says it has been filled. So we've got that much, and we bought at this price. So like before, we're going to remain or keep our good habits, and we're going to add a new coin to this public account, THC. Hemp coin, and we have that many hemp coins, and we got it at, which price did we get it at this price here. Oops. Add to portfolio. There we go, it should be at the bottom. Boom. So we've only got $250 odd there, but yeah. Well, that's the end of that video, and hope that makes sense. And we're going to look at doing exactly the same with flinging money around with Ethereum.